să înceapă aventura. Yay! Nevada.
I'm trying to eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but I know you felt safe in Liberty, but there was no future there. Justice was gonna show up sooner or later.
Maybe. But now every community like it is in danger. Our whole way of life has been jeopardized. And for what? If we just kept our heads down and took care of our family, we could survive anything. Even if you're right, Mom can never trust the others again, I can be there for her. Or I could have. If you hadn't.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected, the humidity is low and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything?
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic.
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it. Feel free to adjust the radio. It's on the shelf above the seating area.
How many hours until Utah?
About 4 hours to the border. We'll stop for the night once we've crossed into Utah. We won't make it to New Jerusalem today.
That's fine. We're not scheduled to arrive before midday tomorrow.
That won't be a problem. I'll continue driving until sunset today, and we'll set off again at first light. You would probably be more comfortable in the back.
Did you fix that drone?
Not yet. I need another few hours before it's operational.
What does it do?
He is a cartography drone. I'll make him useful to us. Let me know if you need anything.
Someone should wake Noel. They've been sleeping all morning.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again. Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed.
What is it now?
You should eat something.
Okay, you're right, whatever. I'll eat something. What do you want now? Are you just gonna hover?
How are you?
What?
I said, how
You
are
know how I am? Miserable. Angry. Exhausted.
Did you detect any problems with our robot driver when you fixed it up?
Why?
It just told me there was some abnormal code. Maybe due to the injuries it suffered the other day.
You're saying I did a bad job putting it back together? Because I can tell you right now, I didn't.
I didn't say that. I was only asking because...
Whatever's wrong with it, it's not on me, okay?
Damn. Ce-ați câinea voastră?
Yes.
So, knitting.
Yes.
Cool. How's it going?
In general or with this knit?
Both.
Fine and dandy. What's going on, Pax? I don't like to be rude, but I'm a bit preoccupied.
I didn't realize you were into, this thing.
And now you do. Go on. I've heard all the jokes.
No jokes. We all need a hobby. Who are you knitting for?
My niece.
Nice. How old
What do
is
you
she?
want, Pax? I need to finish this knit. Maybe check in with the others, like your sister. It sounds like she isn't having the best time. As I was saying. Yes?
Yo,
Does the robot seem moody to you?
I really can't tell. I'm trying to find something to draw, but this landscape doesn't inspire great art. I can only draw a gnome's head so many times before it gets weird. And your sister doesn't like sitting still.
You're not working on your magnum opus?
My what?
Your comic book.
Graphic novel, and it's called Displaced, not Magnus Opium.
Magnum opus means masterpiece.
Oh, right, yeah. Not sure about masterpiece, more like masterpiece of shit, or maybe huge masterpiece.
You're too hard on yourself.
Never too hard. Speaking of hard things, I can't stop thinking about the battle we had with Justice. It's not like I didn't enjoy punching fascists in the face. It's a great pastime. But they're like the Postal Service. They're just gonna keep coming no matter what you do, and there's never an end to it. So what's the point? The only way to take Justice down is to do it from within. Anything else is just barking at postal trucks. Man, I wish I hadn't skipped breakfast, even though I'm so through with porridge. Aw, beef jerky would be the absolute shit right about now.
Can't help you.
I know, this one's on me. Should have prepared better.
I love you, Mummy.
Sup?
Deluxetine?
What?
Hey. Yo.
You're in my light, Pax.
I had a chat with our driver. They said something about abnormal data. They're running a self-diagnosis program.
I wouldn't worry. It's an old model. There are always software issues. The self-diagnosis will catch anything serious before it becomes a problem.
Dar cum văd câte plusuri am, câte trebuie să am? Oh shit, s-a salvat acum 7 minute. Yeah, sure. Unul din 4. Ups. 2 din 4. Se fac destul de repede melodiile. Năgălăm. Dre! Mamă, să ca melodia dată pe 0 și se aude cum sfărăi. Se aud sfărăituri. Și atât. Cum se va numi melodia? Chasing Echoes. Nu știu dacă e idee bună, dar... Hai să-i dăm drumul. Ne apropiem. Una, două, trei, patru, cinci, șase, șapte, opt. Astea sunt ca un fel de nivele.
I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get something for dinner.
Dinner? From a service station?
Yes?
No, Theo, no.
Am
I'll
auzit
start
poliția?
refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck? Hey, that's all right, man!
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us? Any second now.
Nu trebuia să luăm robotul, nu așa?
Any second.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome?
Shit!
They're on the bus.
Well, that's good, right? Gnome can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right?
Cine vorbește?
Right? Yeah? No? Shit!
I can't believe we're stuck here.
I swear I'll tear that goddamn thing apart when we catch up with the bus.
I don't understand. Luna reprogrammed it. Robots can't just ignore their programming.
I told you there was a problem. You told me not to worry about it.
Perhaps someone installed malware when we were on that detour. That shouldn't be possible, though. Not without a direct connection. And the robot would have warned us.
Do not blame me for this, Theo. I was against that robot from the start.
Fair enough. It could be worse. I put a tracker on the bus. It tells us how far and which direction. But we won't catch up by walking. And the tracker has a limited range.
Cred că știu cine și ce...
We
Excuse
should
me.
check the station out.
Lead the way.
Who are you calling?
Who do you think? I'm trying to get in touch with Mom, or anyone who knows what happened to them.
Is that a good idea? What if they're tracking all calls coming into Camp Cedar?
So what if they are? It's a random call from the middle of Nevada. Big fucking deal. I have to find out if Mom is safe.
This is a real pickle we've found ourselves in.
I'm sorry. A pickle?
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the robot. We'll check inside. Coming?
I'll stay here. Keep a lookout. Maybe the bus will turn around. Maybe I can hitch a ride back home.
Da, sunt 70% convins că ea a pus robotul să
Welcome
facă
to
asta.
Standard Energy, folks.
Another robot. Great.
Welcome to Standard Energy.
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem, and there are no buses around here, except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon. The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional Justice Patrol.
That wasn't a public bus, that was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very wrong with it.
No.
Usually in that order.
Are you able to call for a Justice Patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty. The love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. They don't like to come out here into Ryder's territory. But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert.
Do you know if there's any taxis around or like a ride? Hey, Sai? Check this out.
What up? Hot dog! A genuine Henry and Betty portrait poster from the 1980s! That must be worth a penny!
Sorry, you lost me.
Betty loves Henry. Henry loves Betty. The show, the comics, the merch.
Sai, I grew up in a forest commune with a bunch of hippies who thought robots were a sign of the moral apocalypse.
Right, I almost forgot your tragic backstory. So, where's your Betty, mister? Is she close to here?
Well, like I told your friend, I don't know where my Betty is. Alls I know is she works at a Betty's
Diner. I know, believe me, I dream of eating at a Betty's. Are there any between here and Salt Lake?
There used to be. At one point, there was more than 1,000 Betty's Diners in the Republic. Although, that's decades ago now. Unfortunately, I don't know which are still open or which one my Betty works at. I wrote her a letter about 20 years ago, but I never got around to sending it.
Dude, you're breaking my heart.
Anyway, do you know if there's any taxis around or like ride-sharing services?
I'm afraid there are no taxis, ma'am. As for ride-sharing services...
Never mind.
So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
So we're basically stuck here.
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Do you get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just grain liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. and then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time Justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone. Take your time. I've got all day.
What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road, when we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often. But they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I can't remember.
Ready to head out soon?
Excuse me. Anytime. Theo's wallet's on the bus, so we're not getting any souvenirs today.
We need to catch up with that bus, Pax.
I might have something. Let's regroup outside.
Please come again.
So, what do we do now?
We need to find a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that! Are you serious?
It might backfire, but I see where you're going with this.
Coming through. This mural is pretty cool. Whoever made it knows their shit.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I never know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking we need to draw attention to this place.
Whatever you need, just say the word.
Still getting a signal from the bus?
Growing faint, but yes, for now.
There's no car, but the robot attendant gave me an idea. This is biker gang territory, and this station is a gathering spot. Bikers mean bikes. Bikes mean...
A way out. Let me know what I can do.
I have an idea, and I might need your help.
Still planning to attract riders? You're officially insane.
I'm still trying to work out the details. Hang tight.
Not going
Când te
anywhere.
gândești că aia a rămas în autobuz, autobuz, nici nu știu cum să...
This must be where the riders light their fires.
Great place for a fire pit.
Gnome? Could you help me here?
Gnome?
Damn. I forgot. This must be where the riders light their fires.
What do you think it's used for? Human sacrifice?
Oh, shish. Spray.
Theo, unlock this door for me.
De ce s-a teleportat?
You think that's a good idea?
Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
Nu cred că trebuia să fie așa aproape. Așa departe.
Theo! You must know something that can help us get this car started.
I'm sorry. Software engineer, Pax. Software. You guys should know by now that I know nothing about cars.
Scuze.
Z!
Ce m-am speriat.
You kept the trucks in Liberty running. Can you help me figure out why this one doesn't start?
What's the point? That useless old wreck is never getting us out of here, so whatever.
Pe bune.
Sai! You drive. Why doesn't this truck start up?
Look, I can make a car go forward, sometimes backwards, but I don't know shit about how they operate. Ask someone else.
Fuck, man. Și eu ce dracu fac?
This must be where the riders light their fires.
That's a fire hazard.
Păi și... What the fuck? Um, um, păi și acum ce ar trebui să fac? What?
Slowly killing us and turning us into wireless technology. Slowly killing us and turning us. the deep state's plan. They're control.
Ah,
What can we burn that creates smoke?
Plastic, rubber.
This must be where the riders light their fires.
A great place for a fire pit.
unde s-a dus ăla? Vedeți, e normal.
These elites engaging in ritual.
We made swings out of old truck tires like these back in Liberty. Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away. This is one heavy tire.
Probably belongs to a truck.
Sai,
Yo,
I need your help with something. Can you carry this for me?
you know it. Sorry.
What?
I can't see shit. I need guidance.
Cred că sunt puțin blocat.
Pax.
Hoax. Hoax will allow us to make a person believe anything we tell them.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Marco,
Follow.
let's go.
Come in.
Drop the tire in the fire pit?
Can do. Did you say something?
As I was saying,
Can do.
Let's light this up and catch us some riders.
I think you need an accelerant. It'll take a lot of heat to light up that tire.
Back in Liberty, some of the girls made their own moonshine. Talk about flammable.
Pe bune. Adică o să furăm?
Welcome back. What can I do for you this time, ma'am? Do you have any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. I don't often get to exercise that programming.
A bottle of your finest cheap booze, please.
Absolutely. I'll just need to see your Just ID along with the correct change. We accept no higher than a $20 bill. Anything you need, just let me know.
Hey, Henry? Cat's in the bag, Ziggy.
What? He's watching, Pax.
Pardon?
Nothing. Pax, this isn't gonna work.
Sorry, we're just, we're playing a game.
That's lovely. Go right ahead, girls. So long as you don't break anything.
Could you check if you have any vanilla ice cream left?
We haven't had ice cream here since 1997, ma'am.
About that picture,
Yes?
can you talk about what it represents?
Well, ma'am,
The tulips are
it
blooming.
represents the factory-mandated
Go!
bond between Betty's and Henry's. For me, personally, it means more than that. It represents my Betty and the everlasting love between us. See you later, folks.
What are you doing?
Lighting the tire to draw the rider's attention.
You'll lose your eyebrows doing it like that. Give me the bottle. Pass me the rag, Theo.
What are you doing with that?
She's making a very special cocktail.
A very special. Oh, I get it. Cool. Is this part of the plan?
If it is, I approve.
No, this is bad.
She did start a fire. That was the plan, wasn't it?
You're insane, Pax. I'm just stating that for the record. Pax has officially lost her mind.
I hear something.
Like, buzzing. Bees? Are there bees in the desert? I thought all bees were
Bikes.
dead.
Not just bikes. Riders.
Fuck.
What do we do, Pax? Confront them or hide?
Hey, is it really a good idea to go face to face with these idiots?
Check the fire pit. See who sent the signal. We're going in to get some booze from Henry. Anyone need anything?
I need to piss.
Anyone need anything I can actually help with?
Andre skipped breakfast.
Most important meal of the day. I'll grab something.
Du-te, bă!
Wait! Someone's coming. We're clear. And the bikes are right there. On your signal, Pax.
Now's our chance, guys.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, that's my bike!
And mine! Wait, I know those people.
Bitumen, damn them, it's those psychos from the other night!
You broke Antonio's back. No one fucks with the pack.
Deci ne luptăm până la urmă? O să dureze ceva. Nu-mi dau seama dacă au furat motocicletele sau acum de luptăm, deși noi puteam fura motociclete, că eram fix lângă ele.
Whose bright idea was it to light that fire?
Ah, am
At
furat.
least we got ourselves a ride out of there.
Yeah, but how long do you think it'll take for them to catch up with us?
Anyone following us?
I'm sure they're right behind us. Faster, Z.
Do not go faster. Huh? Hey, you guys hear that? Oh shit! Riders!
Let's keep our cool.
Stop! Those are our bikes!
What did they say?
Who the fuck cares what they said, Ziggy?
Două
Keep it steady,
PC-uri.
Z. I just found something.
What? Cocktails that go boom. Nah.
Holy fuck, cât... What the fuck? Am două FPS-uri în... Văd, de ce am două FPS-uri? What the fuck? Ok, o să opresc episodul aici. Ne auzim data viitoare.